Hey folks. So as I mentioned at the end of the last video, I sort of connected everything together and I forgot to make an intro for this one, so, welcome back to DmC Devil May Cry. I'm Sakura Samayo, and this is the blind let's play of the Vergil's Downfall DLC. That's about it. When last we met, I kicked the ass of Hollow Vergil, and I'm jumping straight into the next mission for this one, so bear with me.
I've been here before. This time, it'll be different.
Please don't tell me that this is the same mission over. Hi. On a high note, you at least look way cooler. Although the hair is really amusing. At least... Now IDT? Oh no, well, yeah, technically it is. And there's DT as we know it. God, fucker. Is it just me or do the enemies gravitate towards the edges of things just to make you fall off of them? Why do these wisps always come in pairs? Are they like the rages of this game? Or of this content? I don't know. What do you call this exactly? I really don't mean to do that most of the time. My swords, I really don't mean to do that most of the time when it happens.
I've had enough of this place.
So, am I just gonna, like, repeat what I did? God damn it. Oops. Son of a fuck. Wasn't ever expecting to have to do 2 of those in a row. Or did I already do that once? I may have. I may have actually already done 2 in a row. And I just didn't suck at it the last time. Hello. Yay. I hear you. Where are you? Are you below me somehow, or I don't know. Oh, okay. You're in that hallway. How can I do this? Oh, victory. I was hoping that Dante couldn't really do so much, just go around corners. Can we... Yeah, except you can't fucking reach that thing. Okay. And I guess to some degree you could go around corners, but I could never make him do it. I'm just making sure these swords are getting really distracting. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Thank you for getting in my way. And this isn't gonna end well. Oh, and I still got my swords. Oh, son of a... Really? God damn it. Oh, God damn it. This is not going well. Bitches. Oh, I see you over there. Thank you. Yeah, so basically, they couldn't even make, like, 6 missions of originality. They had to rehash the same thing, even in that short duration of time. And a boss that was really similar to something I'd already experienced. Which is just stupid. There is no excuse for that crap. Ooh, Hellfire. So scary. What up? That just shouldn't even work. I fling you, and instead of falling down the pit, you fly to the to the opposing side. Yeah, that's why that's not really going to work so well, because the game is really sensitive
I
to
don't have time for this.
you holding the button for any length of time to make this happen. So I try and abuse it, you know, the way that you do in DmC-3, where you smack the button at the same time. You smack fire at the same time as you're doing your melee attack, and does a whole bunch of extra damage. Because the game can be easily abused. What up? See, that's just not an easy combination. Triangle and square, it's just a weird set of buttons to press together. You can't do that. Why couldn't it have been like O and triangle? Yeah, that's... I'm never gonna end up using those. Sure. This keeps happening on accident. Let's make it better. They clearly use one of Dante's animations there. Oh, there you guys are, finally. Seriously. Seems to have the same stopping power as Eric's did. His demon mode, I mean, because these guys, if I'm using Arbiter, get flung away in one hit. Seems to have the same stopping power as Eric's does. Which made Arbiter really annoying, because you could really only use it on certain enemies. Now that was intentional. Those rages ended up not being quite as tough as I thought they would be. I was expecting more of them. No, I totally heard one. I heard a lost soul. I know you're in here somewhere. Maybe farther out this way. Okay, that was weird, because I totally... Oh, I see you. I see. You're gonna be the impossible one to get, aren't you? Took me for fucking ever to get the one in the order. I got it eventually, but it took me a minute to think about it, how it needed to be done. found that gold key that's in, whatever, one of the missions with Phineas. Can you not aim at him? That's not who I was interested in. I watched a review of this game, not this content, but this game as a whole, and it said something about that the camera is Harvard smart. And it's like, no, it isn't. The camera rarely aims at what I want it to aim at. Damn it. No, of course I couldn't environmental her. She revived beforehand. Go away. Sorry, I know I'm not really using it. I'm especially not using the angel mode, and I know I'm not doing that because I can't find a purpose for it. It's just like his stinger move, and that's literally all it does. So I can't stay on the mode for any length of time. Maybe if I upgraded it, I'd get more shit, but even then, who says I would even know how to use it? Or not suck at using it. Down here this time. Okay. Onward and upward. I hear you. Hello. Why do you always do this? They did this in the original scenario too, that everything was just sort of out of your reach. All those little caches of the orbs and stuff, that bugged the crap out of me. Vergil can't double jump this. I don't know how to get to this guy. I guess that's one way. So I guess his trick up counts for his double jump, since Dante's double jump did fuck all. Literally, it was not a double jump, it was just like he sort of somersaulted in the air, and that's about all it did. Here we go. Getting back to our sanctuary, which isn't a sanctuary. This is familiar. Ah! Shit. Okay, he makes a really funny noise. That's not the noise that Dante made, was it? Because I understand them maybe possibly reusing some shit because they're lazy. What did you just do? How to break him out of that. What does Vergil have that's an equivalent of an Eric's move? What are you doing? You're just, like, jumping in place. Oh look, I angel moded for, like, half a second. Get the fuck away. I'm not interested in you right now. Okay, camera, that's... I knew those would hurt me. Okay, there are 3 of you, aren't there? Now I can deal with you. Ow. Son of a fuck. Your attacks are really delayed. That makes it impossible to dodge them. Oh, I don't get any HP while I'm doing it. So it's not a DT, technically.
I am free now, Father.
I so saw that one happening. Okay, so... level with me here. Do you guys also think that there is not nearly enough angel stuff in this game? Like, as a whole. It's weird. Both Vergil and Dante get devil triggers. They don't get angel triggers, they get devil triggers. That's really relevant, because it says to me that, like, there's a whole bunch of lore that they just don't go into. It's really unfortunate. So my main issue is all demon stuff, and granted, I had the opposing issue with Bayonetta. Bayonetta was almost exclusively angels, and you didn't know much of anything about the demons. In order to learn anything about her demonic, or contracts, I guess you'd say, the only thing you could do was go and read their bios, and that was about it. But otherwise, there was little to no reference of the demonic world. It was all angels, all the time. And it's the same thing in this game. It's all demons all the time, even though there's clearly references to angels and that they do exist. And obviously if there's a war going on, then they may have to be strong enough to hold their own. I said that early on when I was doing the LP of the game. I said that, okay, if there's angels and demons, obviously angels have got to be able to hold their own, so why do their weapons suck? Yeah, like that. It's just annoying. It seems like they can never choose to do two things at once. It always has to be one or the other. Although, to be honest, so I think that they could have done so much more with this, and it would have been... With both the main scenario and this extra shit, there was so much more that they could have done and made it better. I mean, when did DmC-4 come on? Come on, 2004? No, not 2000. Sorry, got the number 4 stuck in my head. 2008. Came out in 2008, and it's 2013. They had plenty of fucking time to make a really, really good game. And even though the main team wasn't on it anymore, you know, Ninja Theory still had plenty of time. I do wonder if they attempted to develop a DmC-5 in the meantime. So I wonder if the original team had thrown around ideas, or if they were immediately shut down after the 4th game. I just thought it was a really curious decision to hand it over to a new team, because the 4th game did well. It got at least, you know, what, 8 out of 10 in just about every publication it was in, and sold well. I really like it, except for the massive backtracking. I mean, there's something wrong with your game if you fight the same bosses at least 3 times, and you gotta do it forwards with one character and backwards with another. There's something wrong with that. And that whole dice puzzle thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a way to rig it so you never have to fight anything either time that you do it, but it's just annoying that it even existed, you know? I stand by my original assessment that the music in this scenario blows. Like, it's terrible. They totally could have ripped out some awesome stuff, but what that tells me, too, is the majority of the music in DMC was from, what, Noisy and Comba Christ, I think was the names of the groups? Or artists? I don't know if that's a group or an artist. Like, Cell Dweller, it's not really a band. It's a dude. 9 Inch Nails also being a part of that category. Not really a band, it's one guy making everything, and can't play it all himself, so he has to have people playing for him. But anyway, so I'm wondering if this was... this is obviously all original work, then, in this scenario. This is all original music that doesn't use any of the other stuff. And I think that was actually a bad thing. I think they needed to have some more recognizable tracks. I'm actually looking at the credits right now because I'm curious. What sort of technology went into it. They used Bink Video in Tomb Raider Underworld. At least in the PS2 version. I don't know about the PS3 version. I haven't really looked at the credits that closely in that one, because I'd already beaten the game by that point. Credits didn't interest me very much, because they didn't have very good music. I mainly watch the credits if it's... well, I always watch the credits, but I mainly... it's if I'm paying attention to the music that's playing. Usually the ending song is like the best song in the game. Usually. Not always the case. Like I said before, second Vergil battle. Yeah. That wasn't so great. Ooh. I keep hearing something in the background. I hope that that's in the game. Okay, that was. Does that freak me out? Like I said, I also have the Bloody Palace. I'll probably make a video of me failing miserably at it. I've never been very good at Bloody Palace modes. I hope this one isn't timed, though. I really didn't like that the other one was timed in the 4th game. So, that was annoying. Let's see what kind of extras this has. Don't care about leaderboards. I don't have this thing connected to the internet. Oh lordy, this has... Okay, this has a bunch of shit. This has the same stuff as the other one did. But maybe not quite as much. A whole 36 seconds. Oh boy. Okay, most of these are, yeah, it's just difficulty stuff. It's not anything special. I'm sure I'll be able to do this on everything except Hell and Hell. That's always the case. Well, I take that back. I'll be able to do everything except the 5th mission on Hell and Hell once I get Super Vergil. But yeah, prior to getting Super Vergil, I won't be able to do any of this because I can't do Hell and Hell. That's too hard for me. Interesting. It doesn't look like it has any unlockable artwork or anything. I don't see any. Alright. I guess that's it. Thank you for joining me for the Vergil's Downfall DLC. I thought it was okay. I don't regret buying it, but it wasn't my best purchase ever. I'll probably play some more Tomb Raider later today, so I should get something uploaded of that. Well, no, I take that back. I won't get anything uploaded of what I'm recording today, but I will get something uploaded. Because you're going to be seeing this, like, a long time later from when I'm actually recording right now, because I'm doing a very bad job at keeping up with recording and uploading. I'm not doing well on that. I haven't even bothered to process most of my video, and I'm trying to find the best way to do it. I got an editing program that I really like now, because it's one that I used before, but I'm still trying to figure out how to make that work properly. Anyway, that's an aside. Thank you for joining me. Again, like, favorite, subscribe if you enjoyed it. And, yeah, I just realized I never went out to my main menu. Whatever. See you, folks.